Hello, everyone. It is December 14th, 2025. Hope everything's well. Hope everything's cool. Hope everything's mellow. It is 51 degrees here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and it is a quarter till 5 in the evening. Tonight, the sun sets in about 10 minutes, 11 minutes at 4:56 p.m. That's 1 minute later than yesterday. So the days are getting longer. The days are stretching out in the afternoon. The mornings are still getting a little darker. It's sun setting. Sun is rising at 7:06. Rose at 7:06 today, 7:07 tomorrow. So mornings are darker, but the sun sets 1 minute later tomorrow than it does today. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, I was just outside. Story number one, strange things in the skies. I'll tell you what I just saw about, let's see, about 35 minutes ago at around 4:10 p.m. Yeah, I saw an orb, I'll call it, the size of a star, but of course no stars are out that early. And it was too small to pick up in against the late afternoon sky. It was too hard to pick up for my camera, but my binoculars showed me that it's a strange object, and I've seen these before. It's an orb the size of a star, and if you look at it with binoculars, there's like a triangle-shaped thing on the perimeter, really, and it seems to go around and in the orb. And when you keep looking at it and your eyes adjust, this really happens. This happened just a couple of weeks ago, and I saw it a bunch of times in years past, recent years. So it's an orb. It looks like a star, and then there's a rust-colored triangle on the perimeter, and it seems to go around, or it kind of teleports around, really, like it blinks off and on. It'll blink off and then blink on at somewhere else on the perimeter. Very interesting, you guys. Be on the lookout for these things. Also, just a little bit outside of the perimeter, once in a while, I would see like a flash, like a sparkle, like real quick. Furthermore, and this is the last weird thing about it, once in a while, I would see like a white colored string or wire, and it would appear for just a second and then disappear. And it reminded me of the wire that I took a picture of all those years ago that I've displayed on this channel. And if you don't know what I'm talking about there, that's an interesting story. Just go to my videos section of this channel and look for a video called One of the Strangest Things I've Ever Seen. And that's a trip out. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, for a whole other day. Story number 2, red light therapy. Okay. You see this little light? These are cheap little lights that I got on Amazon for like $15, maybe a little cheaper. And I got it for photography purposes. And I also like having like colored lights in the house. But the other night I had it on in my bedroom, and when I went to sleep, I accidentally forgot to turn it off. And I slept so deep that night. It was on red. That looks kind of cool. And Yeah, I slept so deeply that night. The next day I was wondering what's going on. Dr. E is here. Good to see you, man. Um, yeah, this is just a quick show. Going to come on real quick just to tell you about a couple things and uh, and be on my way. But I want to tell you guys this story. This is really important. Maybe. So yeah, I went to sleep the other night with this red light on accident, and I slept so soundly, so deeply. The next day I woke up and I was wondering if it was the light that made the difference. And and that very day I'm on the internet and I see something called red light therapy. And apparently people are into red light therapy. And deep sleep is one of the benefits, but um, I guess they claim that there's all kinds of benefits. But since then, I've slept about 3 more nights with this thing on red on, and it works pretty good. Like I've been getting deep sleep. So we'll see. Is it a placebo effect? Yeah. Have you guys ever heard of such a thing? You sleep with a red light on you and you sleep better. I mean, it's a mysterious world we live in. I wanted to say that just because I've had a history of sleeping poorly and all that, and I've come to appreciate a good night's sleep. So, uh, if anyone else out there is struggling with sleep, you can get these things cheap, $15 or so on Amazon. And I'm going to keep doing it for now. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted. But let's see what else is going on in this world. David is here. Good to see you, man. I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. I turned 55 day before yesterday. So I think I want to buy a little plastic toy speed limit sign. Speed limit 55. Been getting into vintage toys, but I can't afford them. All right. What is orange and sounds like a carrot? Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. What is orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. What do you call counterfeit spaghetti? What do you call counterfeit spaghetti? An impasta. And the old classic, why was the scarecrow given an award? For being outstanding in his field. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I've been releasing music every night this week at just after midnight at 12:12 a.m. My time, Mountain Time. And I'm going to keep doing that. Let's see. We have 3 videos out now. And the 4th one will come out tonight just after midnight. And it'll be like that, one video every 24 hours until December 21st. So a total of 10. And they started on the 12th. Check them out, people. It's my weirdo band from the 90s. Super lo-fi cassette recordings. And strange music. Not for everyone. Definitely not for everyone. But be on the lookout for that. Let's see. And then I just wanted to say a quick thing about the fake world we live in. I'm once in a while, once in a long while, I'll turn on the evening national network news just to see what's up. It's so hard to watch that thing. It is so hard to watch. It is just awful. And it's so obviously fake and contrived. Everything's just so wrong in this world. Those uh, news stories are mostly fake. You know that. But they're getting to be so fake. It's like, seems like sometimes President Trump isn't even really there. It seems almost like it's an image of him. And I keep seeing photographs of him with flowing gray hair and then flowing orange hair. And I know that photography can make changes like that sometimes, but I don't know, man. It just seems really strange. And a lot of these race videos of like, you know, a member of one race beating up the member of another race. Some of those videos look fake. I know a lot of them are real. I know that because I'm seeing a strange hostility on the street, and I've been talking about that a little bit lately. But um, and when I say on the street, I mostly mean the convenience stores near my home. When I go there, yeah, I've been noticing some hostility, some interracial hostility. Um, Strange, but it seems like the evening news is doing their best to make it worse. Ryan, good to see you, dude. Call for Zero, good to see you. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. Hope everybody's doing good. I was watching the Denver Broncos a minute ago, but well, just a little bit. I went outside to look at the sky. Man, I'm seeing strange things in the skies. You guys, right around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 4:10, 4:15, 4:20, around there, this time of year, strange things. If you're inclined to check it out, go outside and check it out. Um, Today I saw an orb the size of a star. It was too small for me to pick it up on my cheap camera, but I don't know what you're sharing there, David, but thank you. Let me go to my YouTube and grab that link and save. Oh, Dr. E says we have a few red light therapy shops. Okay, I'll check that out sometime. How's everything in Vegas today? Call. Yeah, this orb that I saw, it had a strange rust-colored, smaller triangle that went around its perimeter. Strangest thing. And then a little further outside, and I describe it better at the very beginning of this video, but a rust-colored thing going around the perimeter and sparkles just outside the perimeter once in a while, like just a flash, quick sparkle. And once in a while, a strange white colored line coming from the orb. And it reminded me of that old wire photograph that I took. Yeah. Oh, damn. Telephone ringing and it sounds like thunder. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. That's a Chuck Berry lyric. Telephone ringing and it sounds like thunder. Some stupid jerk trying to reach another number. Come on. That's Come On by Chuck Berry. Great rock and roll song. And Ryan says, Joe combed into the New Mexico desert to find that tree. Yep. All right. Hair jokes. AI Trump. A lot more people, right, David? David says something about seeing through the BS. Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of people are starting to see it. I wonder one day if Americans and others will wrap their mind around it. Like, wow, the news is fake. The government is fake. They're a fake friend. They pretend to be our friends. They pretend to want what's good for us, but they secretly want what's worse for us. I get it now. Like, when are people going to get it? And it's the news, it's the media, it's education, it's all systems, banking, financial, military systems, political systems, religious systems. You know, these systems are all in cahoots and they're all against you. Wake up. Nice Spaceballs reference. We ain't found shit. Yeah, yeah. Well, I would say the racist narrative is mostly propaganda coming from the news media. Uh, but I am noticing an uptake on the street. Like I said, like in real life, I'm noticing more tension. So 62 degrees in Vegas. Nice. I have to clarify Las Vegas, Nevada, not Las Vegas, New Mexico, for my local listeners. Dang, Ryan, get some rest, man. 15 hours of straight snow plowing. Like Mr. Plow. Just found that one about the sun simulator and what the sun could actually be. David, is that what that Facebook video was? That you put the link up for a minute ago? It's near zero in Ohio. That's cool. That's cool, Dave. Photobiomodulation, red light therapy, relieves inflammation and promotes cell exposure. Nice. Man, you guys, for real, that's no joke. These things are only like $15 on Amazon. And yeah, this thing was on me. I left it on while I was sleeping one night recently, and I slept so deeply. It was on red. The next morning I woke up, or the next day I was looking online, and for the first time I saw something about red light therapy. What a coincidence. This is shit. This is Shino. All night. Plowing all night. By the way, everyone, I have a series of banging videos set to go through December 28th. Please tune in. Will do, man. Well, I might as well bring up a little of that. Let's see. Do you guys have an opinion? Do you guys have an opinion about whether or not it's getting darker earlier nowadays? My birthday is December 12th, and my memories of birthdays when I was a child were it wasn't this dark. Personally, I think it's getting darker 20 or 25 minutes sooner nowadays this year than in years past. And maybe this has become a gradual thing. I first started noticing it like 2 or 3 autumns ago. Yeah, like 3 years ago.